Welcome back to LAYSARA Summit Kingdom version 1. We're continuing the campaign. Don't hesitate to check in the video description below if you want to see the previous episodes. Without further ado, let's move to mission 8, the fishy business. Let's start the mission. The new mountain, we haven't seen it before, but it seems very green. A lot of rivers also there. So definitely we're gonna do a lot of farmings here. So much fertile land. Producing food here will be a piece of cake. This hag has actually cut her funding. Oh, we don't have any monetary assistance from the capital anymore. Don't worry, we'll collect donation and make it work. So you may remember in the previous episodes, we started always with assistance from the capital of 300. Now we don't have that, or not always 300, sorry, but some. So we don't have that. The good thing is we still have a bonus from having one summit temple, so we can get to a research level 1 right away. Okay, so looking a bit at this mountain, I mean, clearly this one is pretty cool. We have a lot of space there too. Okay, these ones are a bit smaller. There's another entrance on this side, including some gold. Okay, so maybe make some gold. Oh, and we have only one yellow that is on this side. So the challenge there, then it's gonna take a long time to send this. Like we can't send any of those resources to the rest of the map. But we can potentially place like monks over here or something. I don't know. Okay. Now we can't start with the gold right away because this is at level 4. Plus it takes some yaks, some artisans, but we should definitely not forget about this. We're gonna want to do it. So anyway, the entrance is here. I'm thinking we're gonna make our city on this side. Keep space here for a lot of farming, and we need to make sure we keep also here for fish. Now I need to be at level 2, but I want to put a lot of fish production here forward. Okay, or should we create a small city here actually? There is a bit more space there though. Yeah, let's just go there, it's fine. Okay, so small road. For now we're gonna make it quick and dirty. Not the hugest space here, to be honest. But should be enough to have a bit of a city. Okay, we're negative on people right away. Let's remember to place... Oh, the bath. Yes, we're gonna want to put a bath to make sure my people have access to that. So actually, let's move this a bit higher. Make sure this is kind of my central, this is my central road, which in the future will likely upgrade to a higher level. Then we can put maybe that guy at the bottom there, pause it right away, and we can pause that too for now. We can start putting some lowlanders out just below, put also some on the side. Okay, so that's gonna be the lowlander corner. I haven't checked if they actually do want... Yeah, they like the bath too. And I'm guessing the artisans will also want the bath. So that's why I'm doing this. Oh, they only will give one for the bath. It's not so great. So maybe instead we're going to move all of my lowlanders more on this side then. And it's fine if the artisans don't get it. And actually while we're here, maybe let's make sure it's kind of well organized right away. I didn't check if these guys want access also to decorations or... No, they don't seem to want any of that, so that's fine. Okay, so moving actually this one by one tile, good. We're just leaving space for roads in between. And yeah, you're gonna do the same. And basically, I may need some food there though. So let's not go too crazy. One tile, one tile. Sorry, I know it's a bit boring to watch me move all of those things for now. But I want to make sure we create a good city right from the start. Up, up. And then, yeah, we're gonna need some food. Sure. Okay, so that is done. Now we're in negative because I forgot the money. I forgot the money. Not great. Maybe we'll need 2 of them to make a big city. Let's start like this. So we are making money already. We have the balance of 200, great. Cool it off. I can help you with cash flow. Just sell me some Sampa. Okay, so she wants to get some Sampa. I think we probably want to use this space here to sell tons of it. We just need to connect here, like that. We should remember to leave a lot of space for, you know, some fish in this side, but we probably want to do something like this, up, where we're gonna have the trading post. I'm unpausing so that we can get to research level 1, but the trading post here in the middle, and then, you know, kind of big sample production. Oh wait, what's happening? Why are these guys not? Oh, because they're not getting anything, so my bad. Maybe we give them access to some basic food, which could be just some honey or some cheese. And the cheese, remember, also helps to make something else in the future. So maybe we start with that and put a road there. And then, you know, cheese production in range. Okay, that's the limit. So cheese to deliver to the market. I don't know how much we need. 9, so those 2 should be fine. And then for now we can just be quick and dirty and do this. Send that and that. Oh, we're negative because of these guys. I'm gonna place them for now just there. Yeah, back into positive. Let's unpause because my treasury is only at 400 now. So making sure we go back to the top. And in the meantime, let's get cracking on the Tampa. So we're gonna get both Tampa and hay. When I want to transform a hay into yak breeder, it's possible at level 2. We don't have level 2 unlocked yet. So that's one challenge. Maybe for now, we don't go too crazy and we just put it here. I know in the future we'll use that to make like a super advanced one. But I think for now, we shouldn't actually go too crazy. And we're pretty low on lowlanders already. It's surprising, but okay. I'm gonna place some on this side. How quickly can I upgrade them basically to the next level? Not very quickly. I mean, Tampa for sure. Need a mandala. I didn't put that. This will require some monks though, so we're gonna need to wait a bit for that. Okay. So anyway, we want to. Do we want to provide the Sampa or should we just sell it for now? Let's just sell it for now. More yak needed again. We need to sell 12, so it's just one of these actually. Get started. Not bad. Oh, wait. That's very bad. Damn it. I may have made a big mistake right now. Maybe just... we're making 6, we need more. Damn. Okay. We're fine, but just barely. Okay, so we're selling, but we're... Wait, why? Oh, because I'm low on lowlander, so my bad. This is the problem. Okay, I'm really low on treasury right now. So I think what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna wait a second to get that back up. We do have also problem of satisfaction because of cheese. We need just a bit more cheese. Damn. Damn you! Okay. And low on everything. But yeah, we finished that one. We're in positive. The house relief is just minus 15. It's not too bad. So let's check the next mission, and then I may jump into, you know, just let the game run for a second to get my treasury back up. We have to use this mountain to its full potential. For that, we need more workers. We need to have 20 lowlanders hut at level 2. And if you look at this, like to get them to level 2, obviously we're gonna need to give them temper. That's for sure, to get 2 here. But there will still be 3 more. So 1 should be the bass, that's easy. And 1 probably will have to be the mandala, which means we're gonna need to start making also some monks. And that's a bit the challenge. So I guess what we're gonna have to do is build a bridge all the way there and make also a city over here. I mean, we do have that too, so maybe I'll just connect here for now. But yeah, we're making money, not the problem. We will need though a shaft here, one to go up. So that costs a bit more. Up. And yeah, here is a new place for us to expand. In particular, making potentially some monks. Now, they will not be getting the oh, it's not even there because you can't get it into this mission of basically being on the brown space. They won't get that happy, but I think I'm gonna put them here. Wait, they want fish too. Huh. Let's just put them there then. Give them access to the fish easily. Do they want the bath too? No, they don't want the bath. Okay, but they do want the fish for 2 points. Versus the honey is only 1 point. So that's why I'm considering it. What other mining resource there is? There's no other mining resource. So we're not gonna be able to make many of the other things, right? We're gonna be able to make ale. And that's pretty much it, okay. That's gonna be a tough one. But yeah, let me just go slightly into the future, make a small monk city over here, and I'll see you when that's done. Okay, it's literally just 1 minute later. I do have the treasury back up because I went to speed 3. I didn't create a monk city. I just put 2 of these houses of monks there, dormitories. Now they're not providing anything, so they cost a bit of money. They cost 30 for house relief. But that provided me the 8 monks that are necessary for 1 mandala. Then I unpaused also the bath. I added a few more of the artisans on this side, and I created at the bottom over here just 1 of these temper mill with those 4 farms filling it, and we're giving that to my people. So all of the houses there, or most of them, as you can see, are ready to be upgraded because they're getting the temper, that's 2, the cheese, that's 1, 2 from the bath, and 1 from the mandala. You have, as you can see, other choices, other combinations, but I feel this is the more efficient one. So we're gonna start upgrading all of this to get really a lot of those lowlanders. That is great. And if you're wondering, these guys here cannot upgrade yet because they don't have access to the mandala clearly. Now I could potentially give some access by upgrading this road there, but I think realistically, because we also want to give the mandala to my artisans on this side, and you know they really don't have a lot of other choices. I think we will just put another one in the future somewhere over here. And actually, maybe this is where I'm going to put it. Let me just think for a second. I'm gonna need 2 more houses, you know, of monks. So soon we're gonna need to make an actual monk city, I know. But I'm just showing you what's possible. So we're gonna do this, and the reason I'm doing this is because look at this. They also want the playing place and decorations now, right? So I think having someone on this side here, maybe even one there, because these just cost a bit of money and nothing else. And then decoration in the middle, maybe pretty good, maybe pretty good. So we can upgrade a few more of these. Now they are in negative in Tampa and even cheese too. But I think this is worth it, because if you look over there, then yeah, we're probably gonna add a few more of these there. Yeah, the market is slightly needs just a bit more exposure of that one. And for now, we can put it somewhere else. And then I think we just basically put a second one, sand, and then we do the same thing here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, that's probably slightly overkill, but that's okay. That way we know we won't have a problem right away. And yeah, we're just a bit low on cheese too. But that's not actually the mission, by the way, so I may want to just check also what the mission is before going too crazy. I don't have the space here to put one more cheese, so I may need to put it at the bottom now. Like this, which obviously is not the most efficient use of the other resource like the wool, but it is a good kind of stopgap solution. We're making money, we're happy. Oh, sorry, we need one more yak. What's that? So yeah, we're making some pretty good money. There are some donations that are not collected over here, plus the monks. But let's see what the next mission is. We're still at the beginning of this one. It's a bit of a harder one. We can start catching fish and sell them. We need more research indeed, but we can work that out. So we need to reach research level 2, which means we need an academy, and that's 60 monks. So we really need a monk city now. We can't avoid it any longer. So let's go over here and see those monks quickly. So they do like decorations, they do like the praying place. We should try to cover them with money. They're gonna need one source of food, but maybe the source of food we give them will just be the fish. And in the meantime, I do the rest, right? I can give them, to make them happy. In the meantime, I can just give them maybe just some honey. We may need to give them some utensil at some point too. And as I said, I want to make sure we cover them with a donation spot. So maybe we do, so I'm just thinking out loud now. We're gonna move, like this is almost like the end of this map, right? So I'm saying, let's see if we can place that here and place the money somewhere over here. And then we're gonna have the market like somewhere here to cover the whole place. And then we're gonna want probably a praying place, like one on this side, decoration too, something like this. And here, can I extend? Yeah, I can extend the road by one tile over here. To put a few more houses. We need to get to 60. Oh wait, no, sorry. This is one more tile. I misread this. I want to have a road. Yeah. So that means I guess we'll be able to also put a praying place here and a praying place there in the future. Okay. But yeah, my people are somewhat happy for now. I just need to put a lot more, and I need to put one of these before we forget. Yeah, it's covering pretty well. It's going to be paused until we get, you know, more houses in. I'm gonna do that. So I can put here a paying place like there, and here a decoration. Okay, and then we continue. Now something like this. Put some monks also on this side. Yeah, something like that. A road here. Okay, we put one of these there. Okay. So we're at 52. Just a few more, and we'll have put that there, and probably here. Good. Still in range of everything, right? Oh, I need to leave space. I forgot to leave space for the fish here. That was not very smart, but okay. Good. Then here, maybe we do like that. One. So somewhere over here. Okay. Decoration on this side there. No. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's a good start. We can unpause this, and it is. We are then now going to move to level 2 for the research. We may want to move, as I said already, these guys there, and clearly we may need something over there. Actually, maybe let me delete that one for now, see what happens. Or is this one not in range of anything? Oh no, we are on research level 2, sorry, my bad. This is why they want basically at least 2 things, not just one. But we can start giving them food, I think, right? Let's start catching food. Coming from such a paradise, this must be delicious, delicious food, they're saying. Okay, so let's see how much we can put food or fish on this side here. Cannot put it there, okay, but at least here. Yeah, I can put quite a bit. I can sell some to get us started. Good. Most people are happy-ish, but we also want to actually, like we said, sell some. So maybe we'll put it on this side. Okay, we can put only 3, but that's better than nothing. Alright. And then I just need to sell it directly there. How much we need? Only 14 actually, so that's it's good. It is. We need to fix a few things here. 8 artisans, a few yaks, but at least we're selling, so that's great. Let me just double check what the next mission is. Looks like you're ready to buy back the painted sellers. Do we really need that? He's just running his mounts. Yes. So they want us to reach level 5, but before we do that, can I sell even more there? Even that I have more? Let's see. Yes, we can. Then let's just fix some of these. So we need, you know, some yak. We do have access now to the compact yak, so we may want to start doing that soon. But for now, let me just put it there so I remember that they're all together. And see if we can potentially get this one. So to get this one to the next level, we're gonna need one more of prosperity, which could be a decoration. but that won't be enough. We will also need something else, which could be the fish or could be eggs. Actually, eggs is probably easy to do at that point. And these guys don't want eggs actually, so that's great. That's great. So let's see, decoration. I'm gonna put a big one there. Actually, here. Or there. If I put it there, everybody's covered. I'm just gonna need to figure out how we'll cover this house. It's a bit too far. I don't want to expand too much to this line yet. So maybe for now, we'll just put it here. Okay. And then we said we need 2 more. Oh, wait. Oh, this one only needs 1 more. This one needs 2 more because it doesn't have access to all of those things. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So eggs. Eggs. It does need to be in range, obviously, of the market. Maybe I can do that. 2 should be enough. Okay. Yes, perfect. 1 and 2. That will enable us to upgrade most of these guys. Great. And with that, we have some artisans, we have some lowlanders. Perfect. So we need to buy the painted cedar, and then we need to give it to my monks. But that means we need more monks, right? Actually, I don't need to give it to the monks, sorry. I can put it anywhere. But I do need the workforce of more monks. Even that is not enough, actually. So you are not in range of that. Oh yeah, you're not. Okay, the good thing is we're making great money right now, so I'm not too worried. Still, oh damn, we need more fish. No, basic food, fine. Okay, so it is. Are they all level 2? No, all of these ones are not level 2. Why are they not level 2? Wait, what's happening? So these guys have access to the scholarship and to the praying place. Oh, they're just missing a praying place. That's easy to fix. Up. And you are just missing decorations. That's also pretty easy to fix. I just need to think about where it's like here, for example, right? I know I won't be able to place anything else. That's perfect. And same on this side there. I may be able to place a house here actually. So that's not the greatest place. Here, yeah. Anyway, we have now enough. I just have a couple of houses. Wait, how are you missing? That's not nice. Yep. That's not needed. That's not needed. And these two here, they're missing everything. They're missing decorations and they're missing access to... This one actually is only missing one thing, so let me see. One more. Oh, come on. Yes. So just need the decoration on this side. But yeah, there's not a really good place. Oh, over here at the bottom. What if I put a second one here? No. That is barely extending the range. What about on this side? See? It is a bit better, but still not enough. Oh, here. Alright, because I'm only gonna be able to place one house. So let's do this. Let's expand the road just a bit. Making go okay money. Ah, not enough. Just need one more. Yeah, it is. And I'm thinking we can place one house there. This one is still not in range, right, of anything, but at least we have it. Okay, so we have now quite a lot of monks. We need a place to put the monastery. Maybe we'll put it here. No? What's happening there? Resource selling price lower because the global demand is too high. Okay, so I'm basically giving too much. It's not the end of the world. Then let's get this to buy painted sellers. We need, how much do we need? We need 6, yeah, 6. Oh my god, that's so expensive. Look at this. We're now in negative. We are missing also 1 yak. Let's build one and see if that brings me back. No, that doesn't bring me back into positive at all. That is not good. That is not good. But let's just finish the mission and see what happens. And if I stop this one, by the way, let's see. Yeah, it gets worse. Because the price increases, but we're selling less, basically. Okay, we're at level 4 and we are now at level 5, which means I can also do the gold now. So maybe this is how we get back into positive. Let's see. We need to have 20 houses at level 3. That's gonna be pretty hard to get these ones. But what is possible is let's make some gold. I see some gold here, but more importantly, there's a lot of gold there. So let's see. Do something like this. Up, follow mountain. Up here, we need a small bridge somewhere. There, good. Connect. Okay, so they're connected. Now we're gonna need a guy in the middle there. Yep. To send all of the gold ore. And then we need the actual money makers. So 1, 2, we're gonna need 4, but I'm just getting started. So why you don't want, oh, we need tons of yak and artisans. I forgot about this. But this should put us back into positive, what I'm trying to say. If we do that well. So let me see. We get a few more of these at level 2. We need to give them access to the bath. How's the bath coverage? Yeah, it's pretty close. So if we just expand this like that, yeah, perfect. Okay, so we're fine on the artisans, we're not fine on the yaks. I'm gonna need to rework the yaks soon for sure. Okay, we're almost into positive. And if this one restarts, we need more yak and more artisans. That's the challenge. Never stops. Okay. Yeah, I really need to rework the yaks. This is the big problem right now. And can I put a few of these? We're basically gonna need to let's delete that one there. Let's move this here, this one there. Expanding my number of houses here. Oop, no, that is the wrong one. Let's make sure we don't spend too much money making this reorganization. Okay. Okay, so we're in positive, we're making money. We do have some house reliefs. I'm not sure why. It is too low. Okay. So we need to make sure it has access to more things like fish. Or what else? The mandala, basically. Missing the mandala, but wait. Oh yeah, it's just outside of the range of the mandala. This one is missing access to the bath and other stuff. Okay. And how easy will it be? Oh, it would be pretty hard to get to the next level, huh? I think that may be 2 episodes for this one. It's not gonna be that easy. Because we're also again low on artisans. This is going to take again more lowlanders and workforce. And then a lot of artisans and workforce. But it is making a lot of money. So we definitely do want to build it next. It's just, I think we're going to wait a second. Same here, it is missing access to stuff. Let's upgrade a little bit. Yeah, actually, for now, we may be better off not having that house. Okay, we still have a bit of house relief, but not too much. Not too much. So the bath, if I expand just a bit on this side. Now this is in range, but you need some food. No, not some food. You need anything. Okay. So mandala, for example. Still not in range. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, I need to rework this to transform them into yak. Right? Which means we probably will also move these guys. Because right now, this is all done manually, and maybe even the cheese, because we're wasting some of the milk here, plus we're wasting the wool, which do they want actually wool? Oh, they want a yak race, by the way. Nobody wants the wool. No, they do want textile. Who wants textile? Is it the monks that want the textile? That would be bad. Yes. Oh, and it's only giving one. So I don't think we're gonna do that, ladies and gents. But yeah, we're nice positive right now. That's not a problem. Oh, we're not collecting 100. Where is that from? Must be over here. Let me check. Oh yeah, it's these guys there. Okay. That's not too bad. I mean, 100 is... How much is the... It's 50. The upkeep of this, plus 15 workforce. So now we're not gonna do it. So yes, let me think through and reorganize these yak shack over here and these barley field, so that we have a lot more yak instead of using these, you know, that cost quite a bit. But this is 20 and 7 workforce for 4 yaks. If you look at this here, you're gonna get 12 yaks for 5 and 30. So this is way better. Of course, it does need this one here, but still way better. Okay, so it is a quick check-in. We have basically moved all of the production of Tsampa on this side and use also the hay to kill all of our really inefficient yak pastures and instead have the compact yak breeder. That's what's happening over here. We have actually 4 of these meals, 2 on this side, 2 on that side. Then we are selling some of the Tsampa here and also sending the Tsampa there. I am using actually a yak post because this takes a bit of monks and then takes yak instead of using tons of artisans, because I'm pretty low on artisans. Then you can see all of the hay dryers over here, right? Kind of linking to all of these, and we have the compact breeders at the bottom there. So I've been able to delete all of my yak, other yak productions. We have, and that's the only thing, sorry, I did over here. I didn't do yet the milk. What I did want to show you though is if you look over there, I did start the second of the gold production. The only problem is it takes so many artisans. So if I pause all of this, you will see we'll be fine on artisans, but we won't be making as much money, obviously. Like this is 480 of money minting. If I have all of these on, I can double that, right, to 960, but it really creates this problem of artisan workforce. On this side, you know, no changes, I think we're fine. But basically what I'm thinking is we probably do need to start making a separate cities for artisans because there's not a lot of space left here. I mean, there is a bit of space left there and potentially here now that we've taken out a lot of the Tsampa. So let me try to rework this a bit further and we need to get to level 3. So, and they say 20 houses. I don't know which one is gonna be easiest, to be honest. Probably the lowlanders, but I also do need more artisans for sure. So I'm gonna try a bit of both and we'll see. And it is, ladies and gentlemen, the city has definitely grown. You can see more houses at the top and at the bottom. We have also moved all of the chicken to the top there. It's still in range, so not a problem. We've added fish over here and a couple of other things, but more importantly, we are in positive, we're making tons of money, and we have finished the mission of 20 houses tier 3. Now actually I changed my mind. We didn't go with the lowlanders, even if I feel like I can probably get there for them too. We went with the artisans for 2 reasons. One is I was pretty low on artisans, and second is, remember, the artisans give you more money than everybody else. If you click on this here, you will see lowlanders and monks give you 2 coins, artisans give you 3 coins. So that is why we went with the artisans. And yeah, basically for the artisans, we started giving them fish. So that comes from over here. We have actually one of them is directly in range of the market, and then 3 of them were not in range. So they go into a small cart post that delivers to the food market. Then we already had cheese and eggs. I just had to increase that production a bit more. We started the yak race. This is all over here there. It does cost quite a bit of money, 22 artisans and 14 yak force. But look, it has a pretty big range, and it is not supported for the lowlanders, but that's okay. It's giving me 2 for these guys, so that's pretty much a lot. Going back to the end, actually, because that's easy, is the mandala we'll already add. I just had to add 1 more at the bottom here. Same for the praying place. I don't think I had to add any, but that's, most people have that. And then I added the yak guardian. This is this one here. This is a yellow one, right? So this is all the way over here. It's actually the last one. Takes 11 monks, 8 yak force, so make sure you have that. But again, it has a pretty big range, as you can see, and it is actually even needed by my lowlanders, so they're happy with that. Then we have, the bath. That's the same as before. Decoration, same as before. And last but not least, we started the hell, which actually needs 2 things. One, it needs a building, the inn over here, and then it needs a production, which I've actually added over here at the top. This is this building over here, the brewery, which actually create 9, and right now we only need 4, so totally fine. But we have the brewery there, as you can see, taking 2 things, the barley, which is the same as a tsampa, and then some coal. So I added 1 line over here of barley field, and actually that line was already there because I needed it for some yak. So we have over here, the 2 air dryer and the 2 compact yak breeder. I added them there, and then, I still had obviously some barley. It's actually slightly less. You can see it's 18, so it's only 3 of these. So I do have 1 barley field over here that's not used yet for the barley. And then, yeah, the other thing we need though is the coal, and that comes from this thing here, the charcoal pile, that requires 2 of those foresters. So that was a pretty easy one to add on this side. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I did add, this is working, sorry, by the way, right? So now that we have tons of artisans, this is working, no problem. And I did add 2 houses, here. There are just a few more of these monks. So let's see what they say now. Phew, I'm above such nonsense of being embarrassed. I do come to communicate to you that after supporting this journey of yours for so long, we need some money back. What? Deputy Minister of Culture is throwing an epic banquet. That's not good. What a cow. There are gold veins in here, we'll manage. I've already done that, so all good. We need to get the revenue for minting, we're doing that, but then we basically need to give it to the capital. So instead of having the plus 300 we had before, now we have the minus 800 to the capital. That's pretty terrible. That's pretty terrible. Okay, we need to export more food. We need to export a lot of fish to make some money. Okay, so I am already exporting fish here, if I remember correctly. Yes. Can I add even more? Not really. Not really, unless I put it on this side. And then where is the other? We have some on this side here. So I could start exporting some on this side too. Oh no, maybe the easiest is to put it here at the top, sorry. So let's delete that one. Because I already have a surplus of fish there too. So I just need to expand this road, deliver here, and then I need one of these trading posts there, and to sell also more. We need just one more, if I'm not mistaken. Still in range, it is. We're selling 44 out of 42. Now we're getting a pretty low price for it. Right, we're getting a price of 4 instead of 6 because we're selling a lot more than what the kind of the demand is. But at least that's giving us in total, you know, my export is at 506, which is some Tampa and some fish. Okay, why did the trading price go lower? I mean, that's what I just said. She's buying a lot and she can't really sell that much, basically. Alright, let's sell some more food then. So now we want to sell even more Tampa, okay. And this is actually the last mission, so let's go there quickly. The reality is I can probably do it indeed. But I need axe. I need to be able to... Potentially I could put it there. Probably work. What if I move this building here? It's only gonna be in range of one of them. Okay, that's fine. Let's reorganize quickly on this side. So, you know, this would be a good opportunity to delete those two, or maybe I'll just put it on top there. That's fine. Let's put. We know we're gonna need quite a bit of Sampa, so let's put one more. Then let's have one of these here, a small one like that. Okay, so we need to send the resource here. We send the resource then to sell, and we need the barley over here. Up, we're at 42 and 45. Okay, we need one more. That should be enough. 48. We do have a small problem here on the lowlanders. So let's try to add a few of these. Now the reality is we have too many artisans. And also the reality is I never use this community supplier. So maybe we just delete that. But first, let's just delete 2 of these. And I think that should be pretty close. Okay, we need one more. So yes, they give us less money, but we're now in positive. We need just a bit more Tampa. Okay, so I can add one more there for sure. There's not enough space. Yeah. So here it is. We're now selling 50. We do also have quite a bit more of hay. So let's see if I can use some of that hay. We're gonna do something like this with a road there. So all of these, 1, 2, and 1, 2. And then we need 2 of these guys here. 1 each side. This will enable me to also delete these 2 here. Let's actually delete them first, so I can show you. Up and send 1 here and 1 there. And it is, ladies and gents. We are not making that much money, but that's because we have this minus 800 from the capital. We are positive on workforce. We have tons of yak in particular. We're also selling many things almost at a loss, right? Because the price, for example, of this one went from 12 to 8 only, from this from 6 to 4. So it's not that great. But yeah, it is one more mission completed. Perfect. We got what we came here for, right? Because we're gonna be able to buy all of this food now in our main island, or main mountain. Let's get back and flood our citizens with food. on this mountain here, I'm guessing, right? Let's double check if that's the next mission and I'm not dreaming. Yes, it is mission 9. We'll go back to it. Thank you for watching, smash like button, and I hope to see you next time.